I'm glad it's at Knowsley Road, and we've had some fantastic encounters over the last couple of years, and they're on a roll, and we're not going too bad ourselves, and they've got some definite threats that we need to handle, and we know how difficult it's going to be, and we probably need to do just a little better than what we did on the weekend to be able to hold Warrington, but it'll be a great game, it'll be a great evening, and a great night's entertainment.
Yeah, it should be exciting. We've had some really good contests with Saints in recent times, and one thing that is almost guaranteed, it's going to be an entertaining game. Both teams like to play some rugby and can turn it on and entertain. So hopefully that'll be the case on Friday night. But we understand that we've got to play well. If you don't play well against Saints, you're in trouble. So we want to give ourselves every chance, and it should be a great atmosphere and should be a great crowd and a really good occasion.
No problem at all. Most of the players have played in big games. This isn't a grand final, this is a semi-final, so there's a fair bit of water to pass under the bridge as far as worrying about what's going to happen next. We just want to win this one, and gives you a chance to get within 80 minutes of a grand final, and we know how difficult it is. We know how difficult the team is we're playing, and I'm just looking forward to the evening, and the result will be earned by either team, and I'm sure there'll be some battered people out there.
It was a real interesting finale to the St Helens game on Friday. I mean, you could have had a home tie, but that Kieran Cunningham try at the end there means you've got to go to Knowsley Road, and it's quite interesting the way it's all built up and these fantastic matches that are coming up.
Yeah, nothing surprising about that. Kieran's been able to do those sort of things for many years now, and and get them out of trouble, or if they're in trouble, and that's the type of team that they are, and they're a great team to watch, and I've admired them for their never say die attitude that they've had for many years, and we weren't too bothered. We would have liked to have finished second just for the sake of finishing second, and as an achievement, but we came pretty close to that. We're not going to be too disappointed, and as to where the game was played, we weren't too bothered, whether it was at our place or their place. Great challenge. We know, as I said, wherever you play Saints, you need to play well to have any sort of chance, and that's our intention this week, to play well and give ourselves every chance.
And how's the injury situation at the moment? Cal Eastman came off.
Yeah, he'll have a scan this afternoon just on his hip, and Johnny Lomax has got a scan on his quad, so we'll see how they pull up during the week. Other than that, we're probably on the positive side. Got Sir Soliola played on the weekend just for 20 odd minutes, and that's pleasing for us. He's come back after 5.5 months instead of the diagnosis, which was 6 months to 8 months. So pleased that he's back. And Maury Fasivalu becomes available as well, so he's back after a long-term injury. So getting the troops back at the right time, and looking forward to seeing them play.
And the playoff series in total is fantastic. Some of the matchups that we're going to see this weekend, it must be fantastic to be involved.
Yeah, I'll look after our little piece of it, but certainly I'm looking forward to watching the other games as well. There's going to be some great encounters, and it's interesting. I'm very happy that the Crusaders have slipped into the 8, and that's great for Brian Noble and his team, and I'd like to see them do very well. And it's wide open, isn't it? And I think Brian said about that, his team can go all the way, and you just never know, and that's the beauty of the game. You just never really do know what's going to happen.
And there's real pressure on all the teams, but you relish the pressure.
I don't know if it's pressure. We look forward to the challenge. It's pressure if you feel that you can't produce good form, and we think that we can produce good form, and we'll go out there and do our best. We've been involved in some games this year with St Helens where we've played well and lost. And I'm quite happy with, if that's the case this week, as long as my team plays well. We've had some games this year where we've not played so well and we've won, and we're really disappointed. We like to be able to walk off the field feeling like we've put everything in and played our part in a terrific match. And if that's the case this week, well, we'll be proud.
And with the Challenge Cup already in the bag, it'd be fantastic if you go on and this place behind us and win that grand final on the second.
That'd be, we're the only team that can do the double, so it's nice to be in that position, but we know how far off that is at the moment, and the only way to give yourself a chance is to concentrate on a weekly basis and that's what we're doing. That's what we're trying to do. We've been practicing that for 27 rounds to get us to this point, and we'll try and hone those values in again for the next few weeks if it takes us that far. But it's the old cliche, but it really is about this game. It's if you look too far ahead and you start to think about what's out there, next thing you're going home with an empty case, and we want to do our best and give ourselves every chance.
And how's the injury list at the moment? Have you got a clean bill of health across the squad?
Yeah, Simon Griggs is still recovering from and he's getting himself back into match fitness, and probably a little bit off playing his first game, but he won't be far off, Simon. And other than that, we're pretty much a clean bill of health. Good place to be in at this time of the year.
I had the luxury of resting a few players. That really must help. Like you've got this luxury of a real strong, formidable depth into the squad. Yeah, we've been able to do that a fair bit this year. And when we've seen players who are showing signs of fatigue, well, we've been able to leave them out and make sure that they don't pick up injury. And it's usually when players are playing through fatigue and some other form of injury that they pick up, more serious injuries. So we've been in a position where, when that's been the case, we've been able to leave them out, and it's worked so far for us. Touch wood, it'll keep more players on the park for longer, and it gives you a chance to achieve some good things. So we've managed that pretty well and had our own share of luck with injuries as well. So we're very grateful for.